Corporate Counsel, Mr. Sherman.
The other thing that I want to make clear is that what is happening tonight with the introduction of the ordinance to create a public document and the referring to the planning board comports with the statutory scheme that the legislature envisioned and is part of the municipal land use law. Okay? So what we're doing here is following the road work that the legislature set forth for the development or for the establishment of a redevelopment zone. There is no final action on the basis of what's been introduced tonight.
Mr. Sherman, I agree with that. However, I'm just surprised that the council wouldn't want to give 2 weeks for public comment from their constituents to them.
The planning board...
Pardon me, sir. Do not interrupt me. I did not interrupt you. Before they refer this plan to the planning board.
The planning board has 75 days from the date that it's referred to it before it has to refer it back. So there could be more than a 2-week review process by the planning board. It's not a given that the planning board is going to review this document in 2 weeks and fire it back to the city council for the next council meeting.
Could they, sir?
They could.
Thank you.
Mr. Russo?
They have it.
Very briefly,
Go ahead.
this council also has the option, put it back on its own agenda. So when those recommendations do come back from the planning board, if it is 2 weeks, we could still at that point say, no, we're going to wait until we get all the comments from the public, which we plan on doing. We've had our committee meetings and our discussions. That is what we want to do. We want to make sure that all the input is there before we have a final vote. So if the planning board came back tomorrow, we still have the option of keeping this off our own agenda for 2 weeks, 6 weeks, a year, if it takes that long.
Mr. Ramos?
I just want to add.
Mr. Ramos.
I just want to add that this document was put together also with public input, with 4 public meetings. So the public did have a large say of what is in this 72-page document that's before us tonight. And obviously, changes will be made if they need to be made. If people are unsatisfied with certain aspects of the plan, they will be readdressed. Council members already have certain concerns about it. Members of the public have certain concerns about different areas, and they're being discussed already. But the proper form now is the planning board for us to move forward with this plan.